This conference will now be recorded.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Is that my voice is audible? Can anyone confirm me? Can anyone confirm me my voice is audible or not? Is there anyone online? Can anyone confirm? Yes, thank you, Aditi. Okay, so can anyone confirm me what was the last topic we did with? What was the topic we did yesterday? Can anyone recall what did the last class we did with? Okay, so the last class we started with the concept of WordPress website building. So hope my screen is visible to everyone. So we had been to we logged in with the WordPress website with our Google login. So this is the website page yesterday what we created. So if I want to make any changes, I have to go for the pages and go for the particular page and I can be able to do the necessary changes. Suppose if you want to arrange the content how you wanted, then you should go for appearances, themes, customize. So here you can be able to rearrange the menu, the background, anything you want to add it specifically. So you can check it out whether the options are available in that particular theme. So in case if you want to change the theme, so you can go for appearance and themes and you can choose it whichever is appropriate to present your web pages. Okay, so if you wanted only the free one, you can go here and choose it as free and you can choose it as of now, whichever is applicable for you. Okay, then with this, if you want to add any more features, external features, then you can be able to use with the option called plugins. You can go to the plugins. So you can be able to add additional features. So example, so there is a plugin called Yoast SEO Premium. So this will help to boost up your web page, optimize your features of your web page content, and it is going to help you out to keep your web page on the top of the result page. So same way, if you want to use an page builder, that means you want to design it and have more options to design your page. So there is a tool called or plugin called Elementor. So you can go to the Elementor plugin and you can use it. So these are the benefits when you are going to use with the Elementor. Okay, so it is not going to be at a free of cost. It will be on the chargeable basis, 1,260 per month. You can be able to upgrade it. Okay, so these are the plugins. So you can create an chatbot also. So if you want to use that, it is on chargeable basis. So suppose the same thing If I want to create it separately and I want to add it to my web page, so I can guide you. You can be able to create a chatbot for your web page. So what is that chatbot? Chatbot is an autoresponder, like how we have been used chat fuel for Facebook. The same way you can create a chatbot for web pages. So how to create that? So for that you are supposed to go for a recommended tool in the name of Landbot. So landbot.io is the website address. So I'll copy this. So this website will be used to create a chatbot for your website. So let's see how we can be able to create it. So go to the website landbot.io. Is there anyone who is doing with me along with me now? Type it as me. Is there anyone is ready to create a chatbot along with me right now? Type it as me. Okay, so I'll create it right now. You can refer the video and you can try it later. So go to the landbot.io website, click on the try landbot for free, enter your website address. So there will be a mail sent to your mail ID to activate this. So this is the confirmation mail From the LAN bot, open the mail, click on confirm by my email. So it will ask you for a few of the questions. You can feed the answer. So here you'll have a three options. So do you want to create a chatbot? So are you an agent or do you want to create a ad? So click on start building to create a chatbot. And this chatbot it is going to be created for website. So let us start creating it. So just keep on follow the instructions what it is going to give. Okay. So now we will create it the content for our chatbot. So I will welcome with my welcome message. Okay, so let us keep it with the welcome message. So once I have been added with my welcome message with the company logo. So then the next thing is from there where I have to connect it. What is next? So here I am going to give a button name. I have given as a tab to continue. Now where this button has to connect with. So you can be able to give with your Google Forms link if you want it. So now in case if you do not want to give it with your Google Forms, so you can connect it this. I'll collect it for AI lead generation assistant. So I'll just take an example and I will apply it with capture contact details. So these are the things which I wanted to collect it from my audience. I want their name, email ID, phone number, company name. So do you want to add some more questions? You can give it. Okay. I've done the necessary changes and I'll have applied. So after filling up the necessary details, so what is next? So from here I will connect it to the okay, I'm not connecting to any of the other softwares. I'll just take it in a normal way. I'll take it as a buttons. I'll say it as thank you for. So I'll give it as digital services. So I'll give your website address. I'll add one more button. So let's assume it. I have given all the details on the website itself. So I'll take the same website address. So I'll give it as career growth. Okay, so let me keep it with all this options. Let me give my contact details. Okay, so let me keep it with simple way and check it out. Is it working for us or not? So make sure that everything is aligned in a proper way. So either you can go for test this bot or you can go for design option. So design the template. So how your chatbot should be look like, with what background you want it, so you can be able to design it. Okay, once you have been done, apply it. Background, the font type. So I can be able to change the font type also. You can see the changes in the font style, increase or decrease with the font sizes. So, okay, let's assume it that what all the necessary changes I wanted have been added. Now let us test the bot. So this is the first message which will appear. So there was a button given. So click on the tab to continue. So as soon as you click on that button, it will ask you to enter your query. So as an audience, I will say hi. So then it will ask for the name. Then it will ask you for the email ID. Then contact number. So then it will ask for the company name. So location wise. So it is analyzing the detail what I have given. Yes. So it is going to give and thank you message. So if you want, you can be able to change it because by default it is going to come with a thank you message. So you can be able to write it something else. Okay. The next thing is after that I had been given three choices. So if I go to this, it is going to take you to the website link what you are being given. Then it will also ask for contact number. So you can be able to provide it. So that this is how we have made a simple chatbot for our website. Now how to link this? So you have an option as share and publish. So this is the link what it has been generated. So this is how in general it is going to open with the chat box. So now this link I am going to link it to our web page. So let me go to the pages, all pages, home page. So here in the home page, I'll go to this button and I will change this. So I'll update this. So I'll check this website. How does it works? So when anyone watches your web page in this way, if they click on get connected, so it will open with this chatbot. So they can start to chat with us and they can be able to get the details what they wanted. And we can collect the data from the audiences. Okay. So try to build this chatbot for your website. Go to any banking websites and see, take the example, what all the questions with answer, with what buttons I can give the options to the audience. You can see and create it. Hope this has been made you to understand how you can be able to create a chatbot for your business page. Okay, So let us have a 5 minutes break and come back and we'll continue the session. Thank you all for being online. So the next concept, what we are going to discuss, it is going to be on SEO, search engine optimization. So when you are going to create the web page, it is not only intention of creating a content, so a unique content, so that the people will be happy by reading out. The conversions will happen just like that. So it is also important that you have to create a web page for the purpose of search engine also. So you have to balance it for creating the content for your audience as well as the search engine. So there are certain unwritten conditions, strategies will be applied so that your page will be there on the top of the results. So what are the conditions? What are the strategies? What are the elements you have to follow when you are going to create a web page to keep it on the top of the results? So if you see with my screen, so there are two types of optimization process. One is on page optimization and another one is off page. On page and off page. So firstly, let me see that what are the things are involved in an on-page optimization. So on-page optimization, first let us see what is search engines, why we are supposed to depend on the search engines. So search engines are the first place people visit when they want to know about something, learn something, and compare the products and so on. Search engine is a place where people will type the keywords and they will search for it. So Google is one of the search engine service providers. Like that, there are many other companies who will provide these services. Google stays on the top. So the search engine traffic are the most traffic you can get it. That means generally the people when they search for any information relevant to your subject, so you should be your information should be there on the top of the priority list. So to keep that, what are the things we are supposed to do it? So these are the statistics what we have it. So 39% of the customers come from the search engine. 70% of the links search are organic, that means without paying the money. Without spending any money, we can be able to get through the search engines. 70 to 80% of the users will ignore the ads. 75% of the users never scroll out of the first page. So that means if you are there on the top on the first page, then there will be more visitors to your page. 93% of the online experiences will start with search engine. So these are the statistics what we have been come across. So why search engine is required? So as I said, there are two types of process: on-page optimization and off-page. So in this on-page optimization means it is a process of implementing certain elements in the site. which are recommended by search engines. So, what are those? The first part is website designing. So, since we had a lot of choices to choose the template, so we should be very clear that to my category of business, so what kind of presence of my website page should be with. So, there are certain a kind of unwritten conditions you have to follow with when you are going to design your web page. Example on the top, firstly, there should be a logo on your business page. Next, there should be an headline with an image, with the background. Then there should be a description. Then there should be an image with the text. Then there should be a call to action button. So, like that, there is a specific way of designing your web page. The next one is user experience. Your user experience means when they visit your page to your website, so they should feel it, yes, they are in the right place, and they have to spend more and more time. So keep an engagement factors connected with the multiple links of your social media. Okay, so the next thing is quality content. So it is not that whenever you are going to add a content on your web page, it is going to connect it with all the keywords relevant to your business. So when we were creating with ads, we were being able to see a tool called Keyword Planner on the Google Ads. Then we also tried with Uber Suggest. So it is not that you're going to dump with the keywords which are going to keep the people visiting our page. So there are two techniques. One is black hat technique and then another one is white hat technique. So black hat technique, it is not allowed. That means you are not dumping with all the keywords in one page. White hat technique, it is going to give you the content with the meaningfulness which is not copied with a unlimited keywords adding in your content. So be very careful when you are going to design your web page. Then the fourth factor is what are the SEO elements should be considered when you are going to create with the website. So let's see with the list. So these are the things which are mandatory part to keep your page on the top. So SEO elements. So in the previous session when I was discussing about the creation of web page, we were discussed about what is domain name. Can anyone recall what is domain name? Can anyone recall what is domain name? Anyone can try to answer it. So the domain name is nothing but it's a website address. So it is mandatory that you have to be very careful when you are going to choose with the domain name. It should not be very lengthier. It should not be irrelevant to your the category of the business. It should not be irrelevant to your brand name. So be careful when you are going to choosing with domain name. Then the second part is the page speed. So what is page speed? So when anyone is going to visit your page, it has to get open and faster because as an audience I will be having a multiple choices. I can I cannot wait for an page to get open. If doesn't get open, I will go to the another page. But as a business person, I should maintain my web page to get opened at faster. So what are the factors it is going to consider of opening your page with a longer duration? So it is going to be when you are going to upload any image with a bigger, nor you're going to dump with the content. So if you're not used in a right template, or when you are going to buy with the web hosting space, so if it is not with a high time service providers, then you will be finding the difficulty in your page speed. So to check it out, how your web page is working, at what time duration is it getting opened, so you can be able to verify it by using the website called tools.pingdom.com. So let me see. So you can go to the website called tools.pingdom.com. So you can give your website address. I'll just take a website address and search for the result. It will take a few seconds of time. So here is the results. So you can see that it is taking nearly 8 seconds of time. Okay. So what is the recommended time duration is? Your web page should get open within 1 to 3 seconds. Okay. So this website also analyzes what are the things are making your page to get open so slow. So follow this and do the necessary changes, take action, and make sure it is going to be lesser than 3 seconds. So the next thing is your website should be mobile friendly. So when you are going to create any web page, you should be able to make sure that the website it is going to be displayed in mobile version, desktop version, and tab version. On this three version, the data it should be in a responsive mode. So to check whether your website is it mobile friendly or not. So you can go to the website called rankwatch.com. So you can go to this website. There is an option called resources and free tools. In this you can go for mobile friendly checker. So give the website address. So you can see that the format is given over here in the same format we are supposed to give it. Give your email ID also. And click on I am not a robot. Click on run test. So these servers are presently busy. So let's wait for some time and we can check it out. I'll put it in the chat box. You can just refer it. So to check webs, so this is the website you have to use it for mobile friendly checker. So mobile friendly checker. So use the website called rankwatch.com. So in case if you want to check it out whose website is being used or which website it has been registered in whose name. So you can be able to use the website called whois.com. Yeah, so you can check it out. So when it is been registered, whether it is available for purchase with their company name, through which registration. So all these details it is going to be shown over here. Okay, so you can use this website to check the information about any web page, any website. So the next element is your title should be 70 characters. So what does this title means? So title nothing but when you are going to see this web pages, can you see what it is written when I move the cursor on the top? So here it is written as mobile friendly test tool online website mobile responsive checker. So here it is website speed test ping dump tools. So these content, the words what we are seeing, these are called as site title. So this site title, it should be lesser than 70 characters because it can give you the view only up to 70 characters. You can see here. So this is little bit of lengthier one, but it is lesser than 70 characters. So be careful when you are going to type with the site title. Next thing is meta tag. So the description, it should be lesser than 140 characters. So what is this meta tag means? So whenever I want the search engine to highlight my information on the search engine's result. So let me take the example. If anyone is searching about this website, for example, so can you see here? So these are called as the headlines and these are called as the description. Okay. So now, how did the search engine pick this particular content only from the web page to display it on the search engine? So how the search engine can be able to find it from your website? So is that I'm going to write it on the top of the web so that it will pick it from there. Let's see inside the website. So it says it is one of the best institute for digital marketing in India with over 21,765 plus trained professionals. So let us check it out in this website. Anywhere those words are available. I'll go very slowly. So we came to the end of the page. We didn't find exactly those words. Then how did the search engine pick it up with that particular words? So how we can come to know no means? So here the meta tag, that is while creating the web page, there is a coding where we are going to specify that using the tag and we will tell to search engine to pick the exact words from here and put it in the search engine. So I'll just take you right click on this web page and there is a option called view page source. Click on this. So now I will use Control F for finding. Control plus F for find. So here I will type it as description. So can you see these words? The meta tag named description where the content is written. So you can see this exactly the same words. So I'll just copy this. I'll put it in your chat box. Let us take it from the web page and paste it over here. So is it both the text information are same or is there any changes? Can anyone confirm? Is both the text information are similar or is it difference in the characters? So when you compare both the content, it is exactly the same thing. So this is what I am telling that you are going to feed it up in your web page behind the web page that what should be the description should be shown on the search engine related to your website. Okay, so that is called as meta tag description. Same way, there is something called meta tag keywords. So the meta tag keywords means what are those keywords which has to bring me the audiences towards my page. Okay, so if I want to check that, I can type it here as keyword. You can see here. So these are the keywords it has been taken. So now let me take it digital marketing course in Delhi. Let me copy this and type it over here. I've not given the website address. So when I'm using these words, let me check. So let me check with other word. So there are a lot of people who have used the same. The competitors are more. So we should be very clear and careful by using that particular keywords. So we should be an identical. Okay. So let us not give it something very common factor. Okay. So we have to try with each and everything. Let me try this last. Is it going to give the so lot of combinations? Okay. So be careful with what the keywords you are going to add up with. Okay. So these are the very important part. First one was domain name, then the page speed, and whether your web page are mobile friendly and responsive. Your site title should be 70 characters or lesser than that. Your meta tag description, meta tag keyword, then the meta headline. Then, as I've said, whenever you are going to upload an image on the website, make sure that you are going to add with alt text. So that is, if your image doesn't open, your text message should be there on the image path. Then link with your pages in a easier link wise. So do not keep it like a spamming link, footer note. So it is very important what is the headline of your website page. So your header is going to be on the top, footer it will be at the bottom of your web page. So it should be having all the links. So whatever you are going to derive it. So either it is a social media or it is page to page or with your contact details. So you have to build a, a stronger footer notes, hyperlinks. So try to have a hyperlinks in between your content, social sharing buttons. So make sure that you are going to have a social media links to your website so that it is going to take you to the exact pages. Then breadcrumbs, the link, the path, what you are going to give it from one page to another page. Then favicon, it is going to be the site icon. So these are the elements which you are supposed to keep it very clear and make sure you're going to follow with all these elements to keep your page on the top of the result pages. Okay, so I'll be sharing this few of the information through the WhatsApp group you can follow with. And also I want you to, yes, so this is going to be the design of your web page. It should have this common elements in your page. It is mandatory. Then I was talking about responsive. So this is how it has to look. So this is an idea of how your page should be designed with. Okay. So I had an image of it. It has not been available. So I'll be sharing this document to you through the WhatsApp group. You can just go through with this and follow this so that your web pages are going to be on the top of the results page. Okay. So go through on it. If you have any kind of clarification, you can clear it in the next session. Thank you all. Have a wonderful time.